all of myself. And in doing that, I can't regret a single step.
Yeah, that was one of the things. So first of all, y'all, clap it up for that, because just the honesty and the authenticity of being yourself, like good or bad, is objective. It's all part of the journey. And so many times we don't acknowledge that, and so many times we're not okay with that. And that's one of the things I really, really loved about the play, was like, I'm exploring all of that. Like unapologetically, even if I'm expressing how I feel about it, I'm exploring all of that. One of the things, there was a moment in the play where you guys were talking and you said, my fear is that she won't love me. And then it was, no, my fear is that she'll love me no matter what. Yeah. And I thought that was so profound. And I know it already elaborates on it, but I would love to hear your thoughts on like what you were thinking when you wrote that.
Yo, that's a crazy one, you know, to even write, to think, to say. I'm always grateful, I think, when the audience reacts, because it means, oh, I'm not alone up here, you know? But I think there is a huge fear and uncomfortability I have with someone loving me unconditionally. Because it means that I have to rise to the occasion. That means that kind of love is not to be taken for granted. It's not to be taken advantage of. And it's, in some ways, can feel like a burden. Because to violate that kind of love does feel like a sin. And hence the priest of it all, you know, and saying like, punish me, send me to hell, like I'm horrible, I do bad things, you know, I deserve to be punished. And one of my favorite lines in that scene is that your sins are not unique. Right. You are not special. It can come off like an insult, but it's also fact. I am not special. We are all having a human experience. I may be having one in front of you, but the goal of laying myself bare is to remind you that we are more alike than you may think. So that, to me, it is a blessing to be loved by someone in that way. It can also be dangerous. Also, there's a response to, I want you to love me more than yourself. She kind of goes over to, you know, shout out to Courtney Sauls. And she, okay, who plays B, who goes in on me, rightfully so. And shout out to C, played by Fetna. Yes. Quiet, baby's in hand, Maddie's in hand. Fetna, who is the ultimate temptation, but at the same time is also God and mother and friend. You know, they wear many hats